think I wanna. Hold on, wait. Let me grab my. Oh, we good. Let's do it. Hey, E.
And I got the gator on my shirt, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga.
Gee,
Stop
see,
fucking.
yeah, one. You
Stop
feel me?
playing with me,
Yeah, what? I'm trying to see if I should get it on my laptop. I'm gonna set my shit up. You gonna watch this? I'm gonna set it up now.
nigga.
Yeah, that's a good look. I'm tripping on that. Hmm.
We live already? Oh, okay.
Oh damn! I
Alright.
didn't even know we was like.
Y'all
Go ahead.
see, y'all see we in the building. Rich off knowledge in here, man. Got my brother Gator with me, man.
Yeah, we in here.
Um, today's topic is gonna be a little bit different, man. We got a little ahead of ourselves about a little specialty debt and all of that, right? There's a lot of shit before that, right? So we here to come backtrack a little bit, give y'all a little history lesson, along with a trust and estate lesson, and see how we got in this mess, right? So my role in this breakdown with my brother is I'm gonna show y'all how Negro, blacks, and colored are foundlings, and my brother is gonna show you how Indian, American Indian, all of that are wars of the state. How we all in the same status, but we calling
Facts.
ourselves something different, right?
Facts.
So me and my bro gonna go back and forth off this topic, and we're gonna try to make it clear as day to y'all on how we got tricked out of losing our inheritance and our land, right? So, you got yours pulled up first. You want to start with Indian first, bro? Because we
Uh,
Indian, then Negro, then black, then colored, right? So first we was the Indians, right? First we was the
facts.
Indians, right?
Facts.
I know you got rock, so if you could read off a little bit and then start building a little bit, cause my brother is very equipped with the lineage, with the a lot of with the tribal and all of that stuff too. So he understand his executive office is way more higher than that.
Oh yeah, facts. Facts.
Come on, man.
So what we gonna start at? Let me see. Let me see what
Just
we got.
give him some Indian light, man.
Indian like. So as far as the Indians and treaties is concerned and trust contracts, what are we starting off at?
Okay, so think about it like this. So if you involved in a trust, if you get enrolled in a trust, right, a dog's roll, that's what it's called, right? If you get
Yeah,
a
the
dog's
dogs
roll, you
rolls.
get it's like getting registered with a birth certificate, right?
It's the same thing.
Come on, man.
When you do get enrolled in the Indian tribe, they ask for that birth certificate so they can convert it over to their nation. But they nation under another nation. So how that work?
Come on, man.
How that work?
Come on, man.
But the federal trust responsibility was built by the Supreme Court in cases like the Cherokee Nation versus Georgia,
Pull
1831.
up. Hey yo, hey Todd, can you hey Rock, can you pull up that question we asked Rock? Remember we had a little prep before Rock?
Oh
That
yeah.
that way he could read off so they don't think we making this shit up. You could read your version though, Gate. I'm gonna have him show his version on the screen. That way you could still just read your version. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
Get a little closer to Rock. Where the Indian part at? Look at the question. Yup, there we go. Yup. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can finish breaking down, Gator.
Like I was saying, right? The trust relationship in Indian treaties, right, is an example of how sovereignty and inheritance can be stripped away if you don't act as an executor of your own estate.
Come on.
Now, the government, it acts as the executor of the trustee over the Indian tribes.
Come
That
on.
put them in wards and beneficiary status.
Come on, man.
You feel me? So
Come
they not
on.
even their executive status. So you be hearing people talking about they got chiefs of the tribes and this and that. They not executives. They still got to answer to somebody else.
Come on, man.
Now,
Domestic.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I said domestic, right?
All facts, domestic. What they call them? What they said domestic wars or domestic tribes or something like that.
Come on, man.
Let me see where we at. Let me go down.
So, being called the Indian ain't nothing more better than saying you black or Negro, because Negro
Right.
just mean black in Spanish.
Facts. Both Indians and freedmen were treated as non-heirs in law, wars of the state.
Wars of the state.
Facts. Facts.
Okay. And I want y'all to understand this because y'all be thinking this y'all identity. Y'all be black excellence, ward excellence. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm an Indian, a ward Indian, American. No matter what you trying to stroke it or try to be, you still in that ward status.
Yeah. You got to claim the estate. You got to become that executive. You got to learn how to administer. If you don't,
The state. The
man,
state will.
the state will
Right?
handle all that for you all the way up until you're dead.
Come on, man.
And they gonna
So
cash.
this is how our inheritance is getting entangled in this public institution that they call house, that they call a municipality, that been incorporated, that's foreign from the people of the land. What did
Facts.
they do? They came amongst us and put us in trust. Right? They came amongst us and put us in trust. That's exactly what you just read down, right? You
Oh
got some
yeah.
more spit? You got some
Yeah.
more?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see where I'm at. Pull the light. Let me see. After slavery, freedmen were given civil rights, but not full political rights. Civil rights, like civil rights versus citizenships acts, right? Y'all, that's all of us the same. It don't matter if you got civil rights, all that, all human rights, all of you still not the executive of your estate at the end of the day. You still walking around with that birth certificate thinking that's you. That's the whole problem on both sides. So whether we enroll in the tribe or we don't, we still got to confront that issue at the end of the day.
Still gotta fucking fulfill your obligation.
Yeah, that's the main thing, man.
Right? They think they don't gotta do nothing, and somebody's just they happy with crumbs. So people that's Indians, that's being called Indians right now, right? They get a little insurance, they don't gotta pay a little insurance, they get a little check here and there, little allowance. That's like a child,
Yeah. Hmm.
especially if it's coming out of your own estate.
The same way on the public side when you going talking about U.S. citizens and black people. Y'all thinking when y'all getting these little social security checks every month, they talking about you got a disability. Where you think that money coming from? I'm just saying, like when they saying this, like where do y'all think that money come from? I'm serious.
Come on, man.
And matter of
Please let us
fact,
know.
we can stop saying money. We're gonna start saying credits because we all know
Right.
ain't no money. Let
Come
me
on,
stop
man.
saying that for y'all get misunderstood. We know what we saying when we say money, but let me gonna say credits.
Right. Let's be politically correct.
Yeah, let's be correct on here.
Absolutely. So first of all, they took their land, right?
Facts.
And then they put them on a reservation, right?
Facts.
A reservation meaning like something you book when you like about to go out of town or some shit, right?
Yeah, this reserved. This reserved for them. And now you see how all the reservations looks, right? How they look. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Ain't no difference than the reservations in the hood.
Come on, bro. and they put them in a certain area. How if you sovereign? How if you standing as head of your household? How you let foreigners put you on a reservation?
Mm,
They
that's
treat you just like a war, just like we trying to show y'all how it is. If they could pack you up, put you on some land somewhere, pay you a little bit, what is that?
facts.
That's warship, bro.
Mm,
Okay? I want y'all to understand this, man.
yeah. And it's like they playing it on both sides. They'll get you hyped up thinking, yeah, come on and roll in this tribe right here. We gonna give you this little bit of whatever.
Come
This,
on, man.
but it's all a game at the end of the day.
Coming out your estate,
Cause
right?
you would pass away being labeled as something they created on both sides.
Come on, man. So it's like a Republican or a Democrat. Like it's still one head of dragon with two arms. And even though you picking the other one, you still a part of this shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You not getting you. We supposed to be getting out of this shit. Okay? Saying Indian is like picking a good spot where they just help you a little bit and they give you a little. Come on, bro.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Um, let me know if you want to give them some. Let's go back and forth, man. Let me go to the. Let's go back to the. Let's go to the Fundalins. Let me get something.
Yeah, I'm a little bit on that founderless, man.
Let me get these Negroes. Let me get these Negroes right.
You're right.
Right. Go ahead. Pull up something, man. Let me.
Let's see.
The question about the blacks, man. Go. We already prepped it.
Mm,
Okay. So Negroes, coloreds, right? Do foundling laws, guardianship, and birth registration. American Indians do treaties and trust doctrine. Okay? Birth was put
mm,
into warship. Both was put into warship, meaning property under trust, not heirs of inheritance. I want y'all to understand that. This is state that we talk about. If you don't have control of it, then somebody else do.
facts.
Okay? I want y'all to understand this, man. Now go down. Okay? Board of Children's and Guardians Act, 1892. Okay? By Congress, man. Funded. They funding these charitable institutions that we call in that they call houses. They're funding it, right? Charitable meaning they doing it out of goodwill,
Yep.
right? And if you do something out of goodwill, you get donations. Okay? So right now, being as though that you're a minor, they getting paid to administrate your estate.
Mm,
Just want y'all to understand that.
damn.
Okay? They getting paid off this. I want y'all to understand this shit, bro. Right? So we wards, we this second class citizen that they want to make up, right? Of a corporation, right? And they're foreigners and they're considered as fathers because the United States had founding fathers, right? So these fathers under parents patria, right, are now the head of your house because no living person claims you. I
Damn.
want y'all to understand that, bro. From an infant is a decedent of state. From a child named Negro, Black, and Colored, right? Institutions reported capacity and numbers of colored children like they were inventory. 25, 35, 45, 55, 65.
Mm,
You
big.
see what
Mm,
you see? Chattel property became the birth certificate, the dolls rolls, that registration statement. Okay?
them SBs.
Okay? Foundling funding was per head, as if children's were property generating annuities. We talked about what annuities is, right? Okay? So they making money. They making credit. Let's be okay. They making credit while you play Negro, Black, and Color and Indian right now. I just want y'all to understand this. Colored children were held in trust, Now that's sovereign heirs. Come on, man.
And this was done to us first. Us, our people. Then they say, damn, we making so much money. Wait, get them birth certificate. Oh, let's get them all.
And they out here thinking it's racism. Be racist. They only white. They wars too if they do this.
You hear me?
Oh, scroll down to the American Indians, man. All right, go ahead. You can read your American Indian part, Gator. You see the screen?
American Indians. Cherokee Nation versus Georgia, 1831. Tribes declared domestic dependent nations. Their relations to the United States resembles that of a ward to his guardian.
Oh my God.
Do you hear me? A ward to his guardian, G. Indian land held in trust by the U.S. government. Tribes had use rights, not title.
Woo!
They ain't even had a title to their own shit.
Come on, you only get certified copy. I only get a certified copy, man.
They got the allodial joints off.
Right in the vault.
Indian funds and annuities managed by the U.S. as trustee dispersed at its discretion. Laws Act 1887. Allotments held in trust for 25 years. U.S. owned the land until it decided to release.
Damn. U.S. owned the land until they decided. So they got the land right now until y'all Indians wake the fuck up. Is that what they saying?
That's what it looked like.
U.S. got the land in trust. So that means they don't own it. They're administrating it. They occupying it until these guys come alive or something.
Let's see, look. Let me know. I'm a little new to this website, but we're going to start pulling up the proof. We're going to start showing them the laws to this too. Because a lot of people think people just talk and it's court cases and laws to prove everything we saying.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Show and prove at the same time. Indians were wards of the U.S. with their property and persons in trust. This is what's going on right now. There are, what is it called? The Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Yep.
And what you think they do? They handle all Indian affairs. This is what I'm saying. They supposed to be, listen, check this out though. They supposed to be a free nation, right? The Supreme Court just made them let the what was that? Who was that? Was it the Choctaw, the Creek Freedmen? They just made them let the so-called black Indians called Creek Freedmen. They forced them to let them in the tribes because they was not trying to let them in. But this is a whole nother government's court that made them do something. But they a sovereign nation.
They domestic.
They domestic. They said they're the domestic dependent.
Facts.
They're domestic dependent nation. So
facts. Let's be politically correct. So just like Negroes and coloreds and blacks are dependents of the United States government, the American Indians is the same thing.
That's crazy, man.
Let's make this clear.
Man, that's
okay. Crazy. Scroll up some more. Let me get some Foundling, bro. Go up some more. Up. First couple questions. Okay, there we go, right there. Okay, so Foundling hospitals and infants asylums, right? Colored children repeatedly reported. Get a little closer. Yeah, repeatedly identified as a separate class. Look at that.
There you go.
A separate class. Remember Malcolm X? He said we the second class citizen.
And y'all really upset, man. Look, a separate class.
Crazy work. Okay. They were admitted to Foundling hospitals, infant hospitals, okay, and nurseries, same as white children, but often subjugated or placed in colored homes. Colored homes, man. This is color. You when you identify a living people as a color and you don't understand color of law, you don't understand what the fuck is going on. You're gonna be cooked.
And then
You
we
gonna you,
we grow up identifying as a color, a crayon. Come on, we stop playing.
come on, cuz. Are we not walking into their trap about color of law by identify black male, white male? We're walking right into it by saying, "Oh yeah, that's me." Come on, man. Don't make no sense.
It
Okay?
don't. It don't.
The institution reported their capacity in numbers as if these children were assets being counted. They assets, man. Okay? They're assets, man. Specialties, man. They assets, man.
Mm.
Right? Because again, the birth certificate is not us. Okay? It represents a entity. Okay, a decedent estate account. Okay, I just want y'all to understand that. Okay, and y'all can find this Board of Guardians of Children and Guardians, 1892, plus statute at large. Okay, Congress appointed funds per child for the care of fundling abandoned and dependent. There we go again, Gator.
Yup.
Dependent children,
It made
just
sure they
like
got them Indians in there.
the Indians, right? See what I'm saying? The same status. The same status.
That's crazy. Money flow based on the number of children under custody, like managing a trust account.
Like managing a keep telling y'all, man,
The
something
United
going on.
Hey, gee, the U.S. government claimed lien rights on the real estate of charitable institutions,
Hmm.
meaning the property and the children were tied together under federal oversight.
Under federal oversight.
Mm,
I just want y'all to understand that.
mm.
So I'm black and I'm proud. You black in a ward.
That was
Black excellence. No. You an excellent ward. No matter what y'all try to put on black, it still means ward. Okay?
and
Slave.
I kind of felt like every time somebody came along and figured it out, they murdered them and then they changed the title, the status rather. They gave them another status, us.
Hello.
You feel me?
Hello. They can't wiggle their way out of this one, brother.
Oh no, it's the law. It's over with. Paperwork gonna hit their ass upside the head.
Come on, man. So I want y'all to understand this. People that calling themselves Indian, Negro, black, colored are considered property. And the children were tied together under federal oversight, not by your parents' oversight, not by your father's oversight, by
Federal
federal.
oversight.
Who's your daddy?
Man, that's crazy. These people.
Who's your daddy? The state. Come on. All right. Let me get down to let's go to the legal spiritual parallel. I mean principle.
Come on, y'all, you tackling them now.
A fundling is a child without recognized parents in law.
Mm.
Come on, man.
Making them
Come
a ward of the state. Wow.
Y'all not claiming this. Y'all not claiming this thing. So it's abandoned. Making them a ward of the state. Okay? And U.S. trust law, a ward is property of a sovereign. See? How you were Indian? How you a nigga? How you talking black? How you all of that when that means somebody else is a sovereign over you? So how excellent are you, black man?
Hmm.
How proud are you, Negro, black man? colored man, Indian man. How
Crazy.
proud?
Yeah.
Come on. Go ahead, brother. You could go. You want to jump in the next one?
Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Because of racial categorization.
Because of racial categorization.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just ate that word all the way up. Black and colored children were disproportionately classified as foundlings or dependents, even if they had living parents. Meaning, if your mom and dad ain't know nothing about this, you were still classified as a foundling or dependent.
Come on, man. And it had nothing to do with your skin color, right?
Nothing. Nothing to do with it.
I
Still
want y'all
going
to
on right now today. Every day.
right now.
Every day.
They racist because they white. What you mean? Because they a ward? What are you talking about?
That's sad. Wow. This is how enslavement shifted into paper custody.
Come on, man.
Paper custody. So now we're gonna use this birth certificate and these social security numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Paper
Mm-hmm.
custody.
Paper custody. We enslaved to paper. We so stupid that we don't know that we enslaved to paper.
Anything for the almighty dollar, huh? Paper.
And that's more paper, right?
What?
We
Paper.
enslaved to paper, no matter how we
Paper.
slice it, right?
Paper.
First through chattel slavery, body as property. Now through the birth registration, funding laws, name and estate as property. Okay, I want y'all to understand this, man. We caught their hand in the cookie jar. Okay, we caught their hand in the cookie jar, man.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, and I'm not even no religious person. Look, I fuck with my ancestors, and that dude Jesus caught their hand in the cookie jar too. Bullshit about nothing. They be trying to make it like it was something else. He caught him.
Hello. Come on, man. It's time for redemption for everybody. That's what everybody don't understand. They think they doing better than
You
each
know
other.
who else caught their ass? I don't mean to cut you off, G, but Noble Drew Ali caught their ass with their hand in the cookie jar too.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the prophet.
Thanks.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
I want y'all to understand. Hey, yo, go to our website and our authority real quick. Go to the that Foundling hospital when they pledge and they give up a new name. Because remember, we was just talking about 12 years of slavery, right? Where they gave the slave a new name. Right? And his slave name was Platt. But his real name, his living name was Solomon Norfolk. Right? And they enslaved him and they gave him a new name. And I'm gonna show y'all how in Foundling, it's the same tactic. It's the same tactic.
Just with paper, not a whip.
Yeah, just with paper, not a whip. Yeah, let me get closer to that right there. Them two little paragraphs up there. Mm-hmm. A little closer. Okay. An act previous for the issue in respect of a certain child admitted to the Foundling hospitals. We just read this about blacks, Negroes, and colors, right? Whites, colored Foundling, right? So it says of a short and form birth certificate. Okay? I just want y'all to understand that. A short and form birth certificate, man. Paper, remember?
Yeah.
Okay? Where governors, guardians of this hospital for the maintenance and education. Remember, y'all got to go to public school. You're going to go to jail. If you don't send your kid to school, they come take your parents. Because why? Your parents are ward. I don't give a fuck how old old ass is, your old ass moms. They still wards. Give a fuck. You ain't do this, you a ward. That's why they can do this. Right? Maintenance and education of exposed. Damn, you exposed? Deserted. Damn, mommy deserted. They deserted you? Young children. You got to understand this whole founding and this whole birth certificate, this whole act, this whole function, the way how to This is the game you entered into, and then you didn't understand it. Okay? Go ahead. Go on the second page, bro.
Damn, these people, man, they be just
Scroll down just a little bit. He said, "These people, what? Hey, what, bro? Look, we know what's going. Man, they came on the land and they played their game.
come on, G.
You know what I'm saying?
They ran a good game too.
Come on, bro.
Like they administer and all shit.
Oh, with your consent,
Mm.
okay?
It'd
With
be
your consent.
verbal or silent.
Come on, man. Okay? The corporation gives each child admitted into the hospital, the Foundling hospital, a new name, just like in slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm Platt now. Now they got a mortgage. Now they got a lien. Now they got a mortgage on my estate because I'm Platt now.
That's crazy. And they still doing that shit. Y'all gotta understand. So, oh man, I'm gonna say that for another day because I was trying to get into securities and how but yeah,
But it all that's how you know we could talk because it all tie in back to that. It all go back to the estate and the executive office, bro.
yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So look, new name and surname, but not to disclose to the mother such new name and surname, and to hide the secret of the mother. It was also their practice to give a pledge, not to disclose her identity to the child or any other person. Okay,
Mm.
so we gonna hide the estate under this and give him this name, give him this certificate, right? You don't understand this. You ain't educated, so you walk around right now. This John say child. It say minor. It say infant. Why are you grown
Still
still in the status of the infant?
facts. Gotta
Okay.
reach the age of maturity.
I hope one day they wake up, brother.
Man,
Right.
man.
So let's get back to the status. Go back to Rock, man, on the chat. Cause this is what I want y'all to understand, that y'all don't understand what's going on. And
Yeah.
everybody out here authenticating and sending this in and do, yo, listen, I'm telling you, most of this information that we've been on has been regurgitated, remixed,
Over
all
and
types of
over.
shit, bro.
Man.
It's a new day. It's a new day, man. Okay? And we bring in the facts. Scroll down, bro. Let's go to the next question. Hold on. Let's read Exodus. What Exodus say? Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. Okay? Defend the poor and the fatherless. Do justice. See, and that's what the United States government is doing, bro.
Hmm.
They came among us. They seeing kids. They calling kids. They watching us. They calling us exposed, right? Like, yo, remember they called Indians savages, right? They was beasts,
Yep.
right? So they saying, look, we come amongst them. We had to motherfucker educate them. We had to civilize them. Into what? See, people gonna think, oh, we wasn't beasting. Y'all didn't know this banking shit. Our ancestors wasn't too hip to this English and this England banking shit.
Hmm.
That's what they had to educate us on. That's why
Hmm.
our prophet said, get a good European education. Get a good one. Because we speaking the king's English.
Hmm.
Okay? So we gotta understand that, right? So to defend the poor and the fatherless. So right now, our estate is abandoned, and the only one can really claim it is that father, that executor, right? Fatherless, making our estate fatherless, unclaimed.
Hmm.
Come on, man.
You ain't lying.
Yet instead of defending, the state made itself the trustee over the fatherless child and treated them like financial instruments. Okay? Treated them like financial instruments. Come on. Come on, man. Hold on. Let's read the answer. Hold on. Go to Rock.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Read that answer.
Answer to the question. In these records, black and colored children were explicitly included as families, wards of these hospitals, and boards of guardians. Damn. By law, they were treated as property of the state under guardianship, counted, funded, and managed like entries in an estate ledger.
In the estate, come on, Brody. Come on, Brody. See, that's why you ready to talk about securities, because it go right
Yeah,
back
because it go
to
right
that.
back to it. We're gonna get into the annuities and more. Look, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Their
But they
status
using
as
this
wait,
as
wait.
identity, bro.
Yeah, they took it.
You identifying as the property instead of taking control of the property.
And it's a way, y'all. Bullshit. It's definitely a way. This ain't motherfucker just it's a way. It's
Come
a
on,
way.
man.
You ain't gotta be that. Their status as colored only increased the likelihood of being institutionalized, segregated, and deprived of natural heirship.
Come on, man. You can't even embody God natural rights for you. Your birthright. You can't even enjoy what God gave you
That's what they say.
because you incompetent and don't understand trust. That's the thing, bro.
And drove off the color. They say their status as colored. On my grandmother's birth certificate, it said colored. On my mother's, it say Negro. On her mother's, it say what it say?
Okay, you know what? I could do that. We gonna put that. You want me to drop it in there so he could drop it in there?
Yeah, drop something in there. Yeah.
So we can show y'all proof. So my brother letting y'all see proof of his grandma, right? Or your great grandma and your grandma, right?
Yeah.
Right. So and on their birth certificates, right? It say colored and Negro. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just sent it to you, Brody. It say colored and Negro. Right? So do it one at a time, Ty. Don't put both of them in that because I want it. One say colored and one say Negro. So drop them one at a time and let Rock go crazy. But we're gonna show y'all proof on this is why they don't show that on here no more. They don't show Negro, black, and colored on here
They took
on
it
certain
off. I
states.
was born in 1984. They took it off.
See what I'm saying? So certain states don't let it do that no more. But best believe that hitting birth, oh yeah, it say it on there.
Huh.
You classified as one of them.
Bullshit about nothing.
You hear me? All right.
Crazy though that we even.
I'm gonna have him pull up this joint real quick. While you doing that, scroll down a little bit so I can read some more.
Let's see, E.
Y'all, I just want y'all to wake up to this, bro. Right there. Trust law basics, right? In trust law, a ward of the state is someone who cannot act for themselves in law. A minor, fondling, incompetent, a orphan. Why you think it's so much probate court? Why you think everything being administrated?
All up.
Because you look like as orphan Annie. Tomorrow, you were orphan.
It's literally called Social Security Administration.
See what I'm saying?
That's the
Your
name of it.
funds is being administrated and you think you the funds.
We're not that, y'all.
Come on, man. Yeah, you want to read the next one, Brody?
Let's go. Where we at? When the state declares someone a ward, the sovereign becomes trustee over their life and the state. The
Damn,
sovereignty,
they life, bro.
their life and their estate.
Crazy work. Come on, man.
That ward is treated as trust property managed by guardians, boards, or institutions.
The municipality, that state of wherever that birth certificate, that state of, that's what's running it. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what's running it. Foundling hospitals openly counted colored children separately. The Board of Children and Guardians Act of 1892 was given authority over dependent children in Washington, D.C. Okay? And everybody know that the United States is a corporation, right? After that Organic Act, right, of Washington, D.C. of 1892, right?
Yep.
And you made all the municipalities corporations. That's what we gotta understand,
Mm.
right? So all these municipalities, right, has been incorporated and they're statutory creatures. They're not sovereign, they're statutory.
Right.
Okay? I want y'all to understand that, right? You can read the last two, bro. Tell me when you're ready with the birth certificate, right? Thumbs
Congress
up.
appropriated per head funding for both white and colored families. Colored
So they
children
thought
were
they were safe? You thought, oh, don't white people thought they were safe, Brody. They thought they were safe. One more time for them in the back, just because they think, just because. What was
Wow.
them Karen? What they call them Karens? One more time for Karen in the back, bro.
Congress appropriated per head funding for both white and colored families.
Y'all not so much. Y'all not so much different. Y'all need to stop fighting, man. Love each other, man. Y'all in the same position. Okay.
Hey, hey, put the
Crazy.
other one up, not that one.
Not that one. The colored.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Soon, y'all. This our chat GPT will be available for y'all. We getting it all together. It's gonna be called Rock Rich of Knowledge. Okay. Go to the birthright registration. All right, go ahead, Brody. You can read the birth registration.
A
Go to
birth,
one.
a birth certificate isn't just a record, it's an instrument of registration. By labeling a child as colored, the state put them into a specific legal class. Historically, the class was a ward of the state.
Award. Look, he's putting his grandma birth certificate in there, gang. And it's look, yo, they like, look, if we reading this right, because we got all the acts programmed in us.
Yeah,
If we reading this right, it's saying your grandma is a ward of the state because she's marked as colored.
facts. Facts. Just
Go
like
ahead, bro.
families in orphan asylums, a colored child was not registered as heir but a dependent.
Damn. He didn't even have a shot.
Yeah, man.
Let's
A
go. Go to
dependent
two.
since birth.
Come on, bro.
Trust law.
Once classified as colored, the child was legally aligned with the same category seen in fondling hospitals, right? So once classified as a colored, which grandma birth certificate say on there,
Yeah.
it automatically hit the switch as, oh, she was found exposed and deserted. And the institution, the charitable institution that we call hospital, that's a public institution, that's called the house, found her and they claimed her. And then now, being as though they did their charitable act, they now get the control, not own, they now get the control, not own, they now get to control their estate
Facts. Regardless
and
of
give them
parents
Section 8,
they're not.
right? Give them food stamps, benefits, right? Give them Social Security benefits.
Yep.
You see, but all from their estate. Okay? Come on, man.
All of
Uh, where color foundlings, where color foundlings were counted for funding. So we talking credits. We talking mucho dinero. We talking
it. Yep.
funding, trust fund. We
So now
talking
they doing
funding.
this all for revenue. Indian treaties where whole nations were called wars of the state and trust law.
Damn. Crazy. Crazy.
Mm.
Heir equals owner of inheritance. Wars equals property of a trustee. Damn. This document, grandma birth certificate, this document is proof that colored status, not identity, colored
Status.
status, not identity, colored, Negro, white, Indian, status, meant that the child estate, not the child, but the body was bonded, so I can't even say that. But
But
the
the
name
child's
represents
estate.
the estate, right? Was
Yeah.
not their own. It was placed under state's jurisdiction. Okay? And now here go your good part too about the delay too. You could
Let's
talk
go.
about that too, Gator.
Delayed certificates and reconstruction. Many African Americans born in the early 1900s had delayed certificates, found later off the 1930s and the 1940s.
This ain't even that long ago.
These were tied to Social Security and federal programs, converting living people into entries on federal trust ledger system. That's why they give y'all that number. they need
You an
y'all to
entry.
they need y'all to access it sometime when they let y'all. So we're gonna give y'all this number. Y'all think it's for your credit and shit like that. Oh, it is for your credit, but not the credit in the sense you think.
Not the public credit.
Not
Right.
the public credit. Facts.
I want an 800 credit score. Huh? We back the nation with our credit. I
Man,
still want an 800 credit. Huh?
you hear me?
You are the credit. Come on, man.
Man.
Come on, man.
The delay itself is key. It wasn't about recording life, it was about registering property for federal jurisdiction.
Damn. They just need some interest, man. They need, hey, man, let me get a little bit of that estate. Come on over here. Come sign this, man. Come, I need some of that.
And you know
Crazy
what's
work.
so crazy though? When they do shit, it's always remedy. They used to show you the remedy back in the day. Now they don't even show you the remedy no more.
Right.
So don't think it's not a remedy to get up out of this. It's always a remedy. They just had it now. That shit. They'll take it out the book, rip the page up, burn it, you'll never see it again. That's the state that
Facts.
goes for the social security cards as well.
Hello.
It's a remedy. They ain't give you that
Come on,
account
man.
number for nothing. Where we at?
Okay.
Where I left
Indian.
the Indians.
You
Indians
want to keep going with
go
Indians?
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Indians were recorded in rolls, Dawes rolls. Their Indian status bound them into the federal Indian trust system. That's crazy.
Trust
Yeah,
system.
that's
Trust,
our
trust, trust.
ancestors they talking about y'all too.
Come on, man. It was
All
in
of
oh, so all this shit is really our land. They just got it in trust. Basically, right?
yeah, all of them. That's why y'all ever notice how when y'all be riding up the highway going from one state to another, y'all see all that land on the side of them roads just going and going. Who you think that shit belong to? Why you thinking that shit ain't on there?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Millions of acres of land.
Waiting on us.
Negroes were recorded as colored in vital statistics, binding them into the domestic wardship trust system.
Trust system, man. This shit, you can't fight it. No matter what status y'all pick, if it ain't heir executive, you're cooked. You're cooked. I'm telling y'all, man, because it's all about trust status, right? When Noble Drew Ali Day, it was about, oh, nationality is the order of the day. It sure was that day. Today is a new day. That's why it's a new law. 1933, it was a new act, right? It was something new, right? So if people didn't switch over and understand the switch, your ass was cooked. Now it's about trust status. What status do you hold in the trust? You
Hmm.
give a fuck what nationality you are.
Hmm.
You understand?
Shit.
What position you hold in this trust fund? Who are you? Okay? Come on, man. Both are legal disabilities. Oh my God.
Make
Social Security is for old age and people on disability. Am I right, brother?
facts. Facts. And then,
So if you could walk around, you good like me, you young. What the fuck is you doing with a social security card?
hmm,
You
then they
see what I'm
say,
saying?
man, if you work in our system until your ass 62 or 65, we'll give you a little bit out your estate every month until you die.
A little bit.
A little bit, gee. A little bit. You hear me? Out your estate, out your shit. But you gotta work
Come
for
on.
us.
Come on, bro.
Come on,
We
G.
gonna tax everything.
Everything.
Mortgage, car note, court, tax. Damn.
We use
Suck
you
you.
to get it, but we gonna tax you when you get it and for it. This
Come
crazy.
on, man.
Come on, man.
And my estate backs the note. My estate backs this fucking note. Is that what you telling me?
They
You
feeding up.
telling me I gotta work for this and my estate backs this shit up?
You hear me? Yep.
It's just what you're saying. Come on, man. Want y'all to understand this, man. All right. The birth certificate show exactly how Negroes' colors was written into the trust system at birth. At birth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? By classification. Okay? Reconstruction. If I can call you something other than what you truly are, and you listen to it, I got you.
Hmm.
That's why you hear our people today, even they think they educated. Remember, Foundling said education. So where you think their education came from? The same people that enslaved them and called them a ward. So you think are they gonna give them smart shit to get them further in life, or you think they're gonna make them a worker, like Rockefeller said,
Hmm.
right? I need a nation of workers, not thinkers. Okay? So remember, they taking care of you in the medical field. They taking care of you financially, benefits, right? Because everybody got food stamps, everybody on welfare, somebody gets Section 8,
Yep.
right? Everybody getting something from the government's benefit. And that's the problem. You traded your estate for benefits.
Yep.
You traded your inheritance for a birth certificate and a social security number. Let it marinate, man. Okay. Now, what we did today, what we came to do today was showing y'all that everybody's fighting to be this nationality or this Indian or this I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
everybody needs to understand, if you're not the executor and heir, you're treated like the award and the state controls your estate. Shut up.
That's the truth. So whether you black, Negro, Indian, you still gotta go claim that estate. It's the truth. You just go claim it. Whether you want
Right.
to do it while you in this status or that status, go claim it.
Come on, man. Because that's all it is at the end of the day. You can pull us up on the Rich Off Knowledge, John Brody. I think that was a nice little breakdown. Let's do some closing points, Gator. Um, shit, this was good money. Um, we was straight to the point with that. You want some closing points, Brody? You got something you wanna just in case you ain't say or
No, hold on one second.
all right. I, I um this how I close my part out. This is what I'll say. For everybody, this is and I'm telling you, I'm not even I'm being passionate, right? For everybody that's calling themselves black, right? That's refusing to say Negro. But Negro just mean black in Spanish, right? It's the same thing. People that are calling themselves this, you cannot be excellent. You can't put another verb in front of this word and make it something better than what it is, right?
True, man.
I just want y'all to understand that it's award status and trust. And you could put, oh, we the original Asian black. Every time Black Panther and Black Wall Street. Matter of fact, can you throw that in, Rob, before we go?
Real talk.
Black Wall Street and Black Panthers, and this is why. This is how they got that attack. This is how they had no rights over any property. Black Panthers, Black Wall Street. Um, this is why they had no rights over the property. Even when white people came, destroyed it. Right? They had no claims. They couldn't do nothing but take it. Okay, because they was property to them. I want y'all to understand this, man. And give me 12-year slaves where he said he had a mortgage on Platt.
Mm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just show y'all just the hiccup in history, how we can see and decode this shit quick as hell because of the status our people are in. Okay, that's it. And that's what we here to change. We saying, look, forget our physical because it ain't about what we physically look like. This shit is commerce. This shit is business. Okay, this shit is not personal. Okay, get a little closer, Brody. Okay, you want to start, Gator?
Yeah, let's go, G. Greenwood Toaster was one of the wealthiest black communities in America, called Negro Wall Street. Families had land, businesses, banks, theaters, insurance companies. They were acting as heirs, exercising economic sovereignty, not wards.
Come
What
on,
the Tulsa Racer Massacre, 1921. White mob burned the district, killed residents, and destroyed property. Local and state governments did not defend black citizens' rights as heirs. Instead, insurance claims were denied, lawsuits dismissed. In trust terms, heirs tried to step outside the state's wardship and manage their own estate. The system retaliated, forcing them back into dependency and guardianship by destroying their economic independence.
it's not funny because our ancestors went, but it's like ignorance really can kill you. That's why our people will perish for the lack of knowledge. It's I laugh because I'm so into God, and every time I read shit like this, I hear scriptures in my head, right? And
Mm,
it's because that lack of knowledge of not knowing who you are, not knowing your relationship with God and your purpose on why you was here. Like Christ said, you was born to be a king, right?
right.
So I'm not gonna stick to a label. If that's not me, I'm not sticking to the label. Okay? That's why Christ said, I'm not these earthly titles you call me. I won't be subject to these earthly titles that you decide to call me and your traditions.
On the
Okay?
real, you
Come
just trying
on,
to
man.
call me some shit.
Come on. You want to call me something? Call me king. Call me what my God said I am.
Right.
Okay? Come on. Okay, now Black Panthers arose to defend the black communities against police violence and poverty. Programs, free breakfast, free medical clinics, education, houses, defense. This was an attempt.
Hold on, wait. Before you finish, when he
Go
said
ahead.
programs, free breakfast, y'all noticed, they the ones that started that. It wasn't no free breakfast before school. They started that. Free
Right.
medical clinics, education, house, they started all that.
Come on.
And look, this was an attempt at self-trusteeship, managing their own estate instead of depending on U.S. as guardian. And what
Come
happened?
on.
See, FBI COINTELPRO targeted them, labeling them threats to national security. You see, just
Because they're going against their own self.
that's crazy.
The government is protecting their estates and they're going against their own trustees. Does that make sense?
Hell no.
This is why they calling them a threat, not because they skin color, because they not understanding the contract and the business. And it's like, yo, you coming at me and I'm protecting your estate. I'm feeding you. So I gotta defend you from your own estate. And sometimes that means neutralizing you because ain't nobody bigger than the program. Okay? Nobody bigger than the program. Go ahead, bro.
FBI COINTELPRO, now where we at? Leaders were jailed, exiled, or assassinated.
Woo!
Community programs were infiltrated and dismantled.
Come on, man.
Whenever black communities act as executors of their own estate, the U.S. trustee system sees it as a rebellion and suppresses it.
Come on, bro. Y'all see what's going on here? All because of status.
And they be wanting paperwork.
Because it's a paper government.
They wanted paperwork.
When you was when they was a slave, they said when they seen you walk around, they said, "Let me see your papers."
Yep. Yep.
And that's why we telling y'all status correction, trust documents, and having that IRS shit aligned up is your freedom papers. Your executorship is your freedom. Your heirship is your freedom papers, man. Okay.
Yep.
Now it say, um, Negroes equals wards of state, not heirs. Any attempt to live as an heir, economically or politically independent, was attacked. Okay.
Yep.
Indians equal wards of the U.S., not sovereign nations. Any attempt to live as sovereigns, wounded knee aim movement was suppressed. Okay, so Indians had some shit too. It wasn't just Negroes and colors.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Indians try to rise up, they got their heads split too. Okay,
Yeah.
both revealed the same trust doctrine at work. We all the same, y'all. We all okay. Divided we fall. That's why they divided us: white, black, African American.
Mm.
Divided we fall.
Hey, now.
Come on, man. All right, yeah, come on. We can take it off, man. I just want y'all to see this. We can line this shit up for days. We can be here literally for hours and we can go back in history and we can show y'all, look, this is what they
I'm getting
failed to
more
realize.
comfortable now, Jay. We gonna go in. We gonna go in. We gonna give them some shit when we start hopping on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was a good segment, bro. I appreciate you, man. We need this dialogue.
No doubt.
And the people need the real.
All the real here. Now they getting it. Now it's rich off knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? It's the rock. It's the rock, baby.
He threw
You
it
know what I'm saying?
up. Let's go. They gonna say you Illuminati doing that shit. Watch how this come.
It's the rock. It's the
Yeah.
rock, baby. You feel me?
G-Ball, boy,
The
G-Ball.
illuminated, the illuminated ones. Yeah, we got that light. We bringing the light back.
Yeah,
You
facts.
feel me?
Peace and love to
Um,
the family out there too, man. Peace and love.
yeah. Shout out to everybody that's listening and tuned in, man. That's commenting, that's showing love, man. Make sure y'all follow us at Rich of Knowledge, Instagram. Follow us on Rich of Knowledge TikTok, Rich of Knowledge Facebook. Man, make sure y'all tap in. We got the classes going, man. We go crazy. Okay, we our own school of thought. We
Giving
don't
out that
follow
real.
fact. We don't follow religion. Okay, we don't do. Come on, we ain't in the res publica. Don't do no Roman.
You gonna hear my guys talk about that Bible a lot. He just told y'all we don't follow religion. If you don't understand what he's saying when he bring up that Bible, that's on your ass. He trying to break it down to you. Yeah,
Absolutely, bro.
yeah.
Um, if you knew, if you know that Bible is not a religious book, right? Because I'll just give you one instance. They always say that, right? And then when people go on a stand and they testify, what they put their hand on?
Hmm. That Bible.
They put their hand on the Bible, but they say church and state is separate. But
So why the fuck is they putting their hand on the Bible if it's
because
separate?
the Bible ain't a church book, it's a legal book.
Mm.
It belongs in the courtroom.
Makes sense.
You
Makes sense.
see what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Come on, man. That's why Christ never said he was a Christian. Okay. That's why he never followed no religion teachings in that book. I had a $10,000 challenge for years. Go get your pastor, go get anybody you want. Show me in that book where he said he's a Christian and he followed religion ideology. He didn't. He rejected it. As a matter of fact, religion leaders were his opposition. If Jesus was here today, he'll say them niggas is the ops, bro.
Right.
Watch him. Okay.
And he knew what they was doing, man. He knew what they was doing. They was doing this way back in Roman times, like my man be saying. They
Come
been
on.
doing this. This is nothing new. That's why they,
Nothing.
that's why they did what they did to that man. He was exposing their ass.
Come on.
He ain't grow up with a birth certificate.
Come on.
In the
Come
time when
on.
it was birth certificates, he said
Come on.
somehow he got up out of that, so they couldn't control him.
Absolutely, bro.
They ain't have his estate.
Come on, man.
He knew who his father was. The
He
most
knew who his father. He
created.
wasn't abandoned.
You hear me? Come on, man. It get deep. It get deep. You I'm giving y'all a little bit, but it get deep.
But it makes sense because he say, I say what I hear my father say. I
Yeah.
do what I see my father do.
Hmm.
So he telling you, I ain't abandoned. I ain't exposed. I ain't no fondling.
You hear me?
I know who I am. You ain't gonna call me nobody. Okay. I want y'all to understand this, man.
Facts, my G.
Word, but any more last words, bro, you wanna break down?
Um, nah, man, not really, man. Just let them know we coming on all platforms. We gonna be dropping this shit. I'm gonna get on here with you, E. We gonna pop it, man. I got you.
Word. Okay, so they said drop some acts, take a research. One, y'all need to get in to where it all started at. Y'all need to understand fondling, guardianship, usufruct, sesticate trust,
Mm,
uh, shit like that, man, because y'all not understanding the flow of this thing.
mm.
And it's good to start at the beginning, not in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
But yeah, that'll be it. All right, man. We just stay next to. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like this joint on YouTube. Make sure y'all stay ready because it ain't never no set time when we gonna go live. Most of the time, if we feel the spirit, we gonna live.
Yeah, facts. I'm with you, E.
You know what I'm saying? So keep the notification. Make sure y'all see us when we go in and tap in, man.
Hey, one more
Um,
thing. One more thing.
good, brother.
I see somebody on here says something about if we do anything on banking. Man, look, we gonna get into that. We
Hey,
gonna
specialty deck class, man. September 14th. Tap in.
we gonna get into that.
Absolutely. All right, man. Rich off knowledge, man. Y'all got Gator here, man. Y'all got a new head, man. Look, man, y'all know what's going on. It's a nude out. That's all we do. We a
Fact,
nude out. Okay? We
fact,
got a new
man,
our
baby.
minds different. So we call each other a news. Like
Facts.
we it's a whole different train of thought over here. A whole new school of thought. Right? So of course nobody ain't telling y'all this. Tap in. Telling y'all, we got the eBooks, we got seminars, we got everything that y'all asking about. Just tap in Rich of Knowledge or richofknowledge.com, right? And we gonna assist y'all, man. We happy to be of service, man.
Yep.
Shout out to the people, man. Long live the kingdom, man.
Yep. Peace and love, my new man. We here. All right, my G.
Yes, sir, ski.